And we're live. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Martha D. Staub, owner of MDMC Entertainment, with
Lewis,
Lewis from what?
the development.
Yeah. Well, we're so funny. Surprise, we're live today. We did not hype this at all. I feel so bad. We should have hyped it.
No, we should have, but we've been posting all week. Like we already gave the hype.
I feel like we have. People have been so interested in this gift guide. Like I've been having people hit me up. We just saw, we highlighted Jose today, and one of the guys that Jose took a picture, I was like, "Yo, I'm on this." I was like, "Yeah." Like Jose did a really good job capturing you, but
he chose some good pics.
Yeah, I I try to get it done as quickly as possible because there's a lot of people we're highlighting. Like I thought I was almost done. And then as I was finishing, I had more people I thought of that I need to get on here. So, and after this today, maybe Lewis and I might have more to add on to this, but I'm really, really excited to highlight these people. Lewis, the chunk of this list is from you. I only have 3.
Yeah, no. All right. We'll talk about it all today.
All right, yeah, let's definitely do this. Let me get this up here. The way that you can go to the MDMC gift guide, the entire gift guide is actually on our website. And so even people that we haven't posted yet is on there. So you can go check them out now. So we're actually going to go through here. As you can see, you go to the MDMC website. This is the homepage, but the gift guide is right here. I made it easy for everyone to get it. So right here, here's our gift guide. So we're gonna actually start off with Jalen. Now this is your dude. We met him at
PalCon.
We met him at PalCon. Yeah.
Well, we knew about him because we're all in the Ranger world, but we officially met him at PalCon.
Yeah, I had been swooning over his custom-made pop he made for Roger Velasco. It was dope. And so I was really excited because Jalen goes up to the table and I'm like, Jalen, and like he doesn't know who I am. But I was out fanning over him. He's like, hey. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I manage the face or the social media page and I saw your shit. It's great. And so Roger was floored when he saw it, like down to the precision, like the details. Jalen is so fucking talented, man.
Yeah. I totally agree. He's done a lot. If anybody hasn't seen the interview, you should go check it out on the development page on the YouTube of MDMC. But he's done a lot besides Power Rangers. Like I was even surprised of like custom pops, edited of different pops from like he did a Digimon one out of the T-Rex of the Jurassic Park. Like, this guy thinks out the box.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, there's links to his stuff. So this one goes to his Facebook page. This one actually goes to Jalen's website.
Yeah.
Did it? Oh, hold on a second here. So you can actually go through here and click through. Since we're locked in on this page, we're not gonna be able to go through. But you can get on here and look at the rest of his shit that he's got on here. It's just dope.
Everybody gotta check out his, and he does stickers, he does custom pops, any pop you want, just hit him up, give him an idea, he'll do it. You could either send him the pop you want, like edited, or you can send him a pop that you want him to design on, or he can go buy a pop. Of course, that's gonna be additional for the charge. Yeah, just hit him up. He'll answer all your lovely questions on what you want. And I think what he's doing now, I forgot what pop he's on now. I think he is still on Ninjettis, but
is he?
Hard to keep up.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I like this guy. The Like Magic guy. I wanted to get a video of actually what Like Magic Auto Detail does. If you're in the New York area, sorry, you guys that are in other areas can't feel the magic. But if you are in the New York
maybe
area,
there's big things he's doing, and I'm kind of liking it.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe. He's in Florida right now.
yeah,
I think, if I remember correctly, he's got somebody, washing his car, washing and detailing the cars. So, but I see him doing some big things. So you never know. Maybe a Florida shop soon. Maybe.
that would be dope. I loved his story because it's very similar to mine. Like unemployed, had to make money, started washing cars, and then it turned into this big thing, kind of like MDMC. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I absolutely love his story. So I'm always rooting for him. You'll see us, we'll share his posts and
Yeah.
stuff.
Definitely.
He's a great dude. I like him.
Yeah. Definitely check him out. Anybody that's watching from New York, he is based in Brooklyn. He will go to you. You got to let him know in advance. Definitely message him on his Instagram. And if you want him to go to you, of course, that's going to be additional charge to whichever package you go. He has a regular package, a gold package, and like a platinum package. But it's worth it. It's
Is
worth
he
it.
limited to the areas he can service? Like, is it the tri-state area or just New York? Like New
I
York?
I think just New York, but don't quote me on that, guys.
Yeah. Don't be in Connecticut calling for him to go
Yeah. Like,
or Jersey.
he does great job. He's done my car many of times. I gotta go back to him. Funny thing, because my car is a little hot mess at the moment. Yeah, fortunately, he doesn't do gift cards. You go
No.
to his website, he doesn't have a gift card option, but you have the option to buy for somebody and just say and message him, be like, hey, I'm buying this for my friend, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And this is his appointment. And I just want to let you know, like, here, like you want to pay it off. So he'll hook you up with however payment goes about.
Yeah, for sure. And then didn't it snow in New York last
Yeah,
night?
slightly snowed, didn't stick. So happy about that.
Dang.
That's why I need to go to him. My car looks like a hot mess because of the snow. And because I still have fall leaves in my car.
Jeez.
I've been slacking.
You have been slacking. All right. So this next guy, he's one of mine. So John LeMay, I've known John since what did we say? Okay, there's a weird thing. I totally thought I knew him in middle school, but we went to two different middle schools. So I actually knew him since high school. And John has just been one of those really cool academics. And we told the story on Business Building and Beyond. We took philosophy together in college, and I totally fell asleep in class. He was always the one waking me up. And I never knew John was headed in the direction of being a writer. I have no clue why. Like, I just didn't think that was in him. And when I was working at the Roswell Daily Record as the Vistas editor, I started to see he's involved with like the historical society. He's involved with like stuff with the city. He's got books, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, he's found his niche, and he not only talks about historical things, but he also talks about like conspiracy theory type things and UFOs. And of course, we're from Roswell, so we had to talk about the UFOs. And he's got a love for pop culture and movies and things like that. So he's got a ton of really cool books. If you know anyone who's just like a bookworm that loves to read and wants to go on an adventure, John's your dude. I included links to his Amazon and I believe Barnes and Noble page, so you can go check him out. Great shit. I cannot wait to read some. You could even find it on Apple on like the books. What's it called? The bookstore on Apple.
Yeah, I think iBook or something.
iBook or something like that. It's under.
We have Apple phones that we don't even know. That's unfortunate.
It's on books.
Because we don't read on our phones like a lot of people.
I like actually a hard book, but at times when it's convenient, like when I'm flying, well, I haven't flown in a while, but when I fly, I love to read books on planes and stuff.
Let's just appreciate that we still have some bookstores. We still have Barnes and Nobles.
I agree.
And everything is still either soft or hardcover, because at this moment, like, there was a point where Barnes and Nobles worldwide was just shutting down,
Yeah.
and everybody was just like getting what they're called, Kindles, or just reading on their phone, and they were just like, this is just the digital age where everybody's just on an iPad, on a phone, on a Kindle. On That was like a hot Christmas gift for a second, a Kindle.
Yeah. I love a good hard book. I've gotten some, like when I met Nicholas Sparks, I was living in North Carolina and he was like literally in the town over and he would do signings.
Yeah.
All those hard books signed. So like, and then you just need the space for it and stuff like it, I like a good hard book, just go out there and support that's why Hastings, did you guys ever hear about Hastings? I don't know if you guys hear about those.
I don't think so.
So Hastings is like the Barnes and Noble of like middle America, and Hastings just completely, like, we used to that was the hot spot, small town shit. That was the hot spot to hang out at because it also had like a coffee shop in there, so you can go and get books, rent movies, like everything, music. It was all there, and those went out of business because of the digital age. So I love perusing a good Barnes and Noble store on a lazy afternoon, just to pick up some books, and you gotta support that stuff, guys.
Yeah.
It's good for your brain too. Reading is great. Gotta do it. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is a very good friend of ours. Louis, you want to take this?
Yeah. So if everybody knows, we always supporting our friends, our families, and we have our good friend Alex. Alex, I don't know how you say your last name, so do forgive me. Acevedo. I say avocado, but say Acevedo, people, because he don't like that.
Yo,
I can say it because I'm special. So he made a podcast. It's at a brief pause for a moment, but we're gonna get that back up and going.
Oh yeah,
because it's always about the facts of life, not the life of facts. The fact, like the real points of facts that are not fake. It's not something that you just get off the media and just be like, oh, this is real news. No, we're giving you hardcore facts. Sometimes like facts change, but we're giving you some hardcore facts and some good stories. So everybody go check it out on Apple, Google, Spotify, anywhere where you can get a podcast. It's gonna be there. Please support. He's also made some logo pins. I think he's doing a sale at the moment where you can get like 2 for $10. I think. Don't quote me on this. Definitely, please check out his Instagram page. Yeah, definitely support it. Go check out an episode. Leave a review, comment, whatever. So he knows that and say you heard it from us. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, you guys don't understand how super important it is for everyone to write a review, to like social media posts, to listen. I mean, Facts of Life is everywhere. It's on fucking Apple and Spotify, and I think they're on Pandora and also iHeart. Like, they are everywhere. And so, just giving that like 10-minute listen or whatever, that helps out a ton. And the proceeds to these pin sales are actually going to be going to putting that money back into the podcast for equipment, merch, other things. They've got big plans. Louis, you've jumped in on a couple of those episodes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be me and Ed and Alex, and we're gonna be doing some good things. Just give us some time. If you have any ideas, definitely throw us some ideas we should talk about. He does have an email for it, so definitely like send us ideas. Be like, hey, why didn't you talk about this?
Yeah,
can't catch up on all media topics because it's kind of hard, and like something it just happens last minute and we can't talk about it, but we will try to get to it. Yeah, please support our good friend Alex.
I love the fact that he does go into like current events and things like that. So at the time when they're hot, so
yeah,
it's a fun listen. You guys go check it out. Support him. We love him to pieces. So yeah. All right. this one's mine. So, Inland Empire Toy Store, let me tell you about these guys, okay? During my time of unemployment and sadness and brokenness, I had an entire amazing collection of like Funkos, action figures, like mint in box. Like, I'm dropping an MDMC Authentics video soon. You'll see it there. But anyway, so Inland Empire Toy Store, they were so cool. We gave everything to this guy, and he was able to take care of us and pay. You know, he paid for a bunch of really cool things we had, and we sold a bunch of our stuff to them. And they've always been so supportive. And they have an amazing toy store in Redlands, California. And congrats to them. They actually just bought the space next door to them, so they're expanding. And they are having amazing guests come through in the 2021 year. You can check out their website, made by me. I made their website. And I'm also hanging out at the signing. Sometimes I work them as well. You know, just because we have that experience working with talent, things like that. Inland Empire has been really good to us, and so we support them in everything that they do. Tatanka will be there next year if you're WWE fans. Tatanka will be there. They announced the Bushwhackers, and they also announced Tony Atlas. So these guys have been like full throttle bringing amazing wrestling guests to the Southern California area. They're definitely one of the top leaders in that, next to the Wrestling Guy store, which we'll talk about later. Great store. You can go and find vintage stuff, new stuff, Funkos, everything and anything is under the roof there. Some of my Power Ranger stuff is there too. Go check it out. Those guys are great. Tell them I sent you.
When me, Alex, or Eddie come down, you gotta take us there, Marta.
You really want to go? Like, yeah, it's in like near San Bernardino. It's a really cool little spot. It's a little out of the way, but you know, it's a great location. I think, especially for where it's at. It's near Big Bear, so we can go to Big Bear afterwards. You know, I'm down. Let's do it. So excited! Can't wait for COVID to be over.
Yeah.
All right, this one's one of yours.
This one's one of my Katrina. Yes.
No.
Katrina, if you haven't checked out that episode, I'll give you a quick brief, but we've been to school together. I didn't know this, but she has like 8 books out. I only knew about like 4 of them, which is a bad friend of me, but I'm super supportive of her. I've read one of her books after the whole interview, and it's great. It's a great like telenovela, just a great book. There's a romance and you know, some heat is in that book, so you know. Ooh. Definitely check it out. Definitely. I think she got her book out, and like she has it on Amazon. She definitely, I think she recently told me she got one her books down in California. Nice. I think Sacramento, but you know, don't quote me on this because you know, I'm a bad friend that forgets things. But definitely support her. Definitely go to her Amazon page. Definitely check out her podcast. She has plenty of podcasts where she talks about wrestling. She talks about books. She just talks about anything fun. Like, definitely check those out. She's a great writer, great friend. Support her books. Definitely like leave a review in the Amazon comments saying you love her books, or like leave her a comment on one of her pages saying her books is awesome. Like, so some awesome support, please.
She's also an award-winning author.
Yes, definitely an award-winning author. She got one for one of her books. Definitely check out the interview. You'll see how she got that award. Like, it's pretty awesome how, like, you know, you never know who's reading your book or who's just watching you, and then bam, you know, that award just comes out of nowhere.
For sure. I love this one. Brent.
Homie Brent.
I can't play the video because of music, but
yes.
But here's Brent killing it. He's a tap dancer. I guess this was one of yours too. This is one of my favorite interviews you've done.
Yeah, Brent and we've worked together for quite some time before I left that job, and he was doing some big things. Even I know he was just doing it as like where he was working, he was just doing it for a side, but he was doing some big things, and now he's where he wants to be, and I'm super happy for him. He's done a lot. So what he does is he's a tap dancer, and he provides beginning, intermediate, and experienced tap dancing over Zoom. Unfortunately, due to COVID, I think he does classes, but is very limited at the moment since things are opening up, but due to the numbers rising at the moment, might be closing down. So he is doing a lot of Zooms. It's not, of course, it's not the greatest experience because you're doing it over the computer, but if you ever wanted to learn some tap dancing or maybe some like footwork, definitely check out Brent. He does different classes and different schools. We have one of them right here, which is the Broadway Dance Center. And definitely check out his schedule or check out his Instagram. He has videos on there where he'll just show you like a class he just did online. And it's great. You can always ask him questions after the interview because he always wants to make sure you get the best experience possible and make sure like he can't get to everybody just because, it's kind of hard where you have a class of, let's say, 10 on a Zoom, and, it's kind of hard where, you're not there in person to like be like, fix your foot here, fix your foot there, like stand this, like, but he's a great guy and a great friend.
That is the only thing I didn't know how to do is tap. So I always wanted to tap.
Yeah. I don't know how to tap, but it looks like fun once you get the hang of it.
Do you know how to dance like at all?
Yeah, I know how to dance. Do I want to get into the mood of it? Not really, but maybe a little drink or something. I'll start dancing
or what?
I could do a little both.
Órale. All right. Well, that's for another video for another day.
That's another development video right there.
Oh yeah. If we ever get a TikTok, we should do it. All right. So this one's a Wrestling Guy store, another friend of ours in the LA area. A Wrestling Guy store is actually a store I went to. He was the first guy I knew of that was doing meet and greets. And this store is actually located in Huntington Park in LA. And he has many toys and specialty items and things in there, all wrestling related. So go pick up something. Definitely support. He's a small business. And, we've been kind of worried about him during this whole COVID thing. So he does have a website. You can definitely, if you're not in the LA area, you can definitely order something from the website. I'm sure they can ship it to you. And he also has great guest appearances. Unfortunately, the one we were really looking forward to last weekend was the one with Aiden English and Heath Slater. And because of restrictions in the LA area, that was canceled. So yeah. I know with 2021, there's more coming. I know he announced Jazz yesterday for January. So I'm crossing my fingers because I need Jazz as a signature on my WWE Championship belt. She was actually in Queens, I think. Oh God, I want to say it was before.
A couple of months back. It was definitely before COVID because he was
I almost flew out to Queens to go see her because I was like, I need to get this belt. So I'm hoping that stays the case. But definitely support the small business. They got those really cool shaker cups with WWE superstar logos on them. I remember there's a WWE waffle maker. Like there's just so kinds of cool little novelty gifts that any WWE fan would love. So go check it out. It's awesome. All right. Jose, this one's one of yours too. We were just talking about
Jose. We was just talking about Jose. So Jose, great friend, met him at a con, and that was friendship afterwards. I do cosplay, but I am, stopping at the moment because moolah and COVID and all that other stuff. But definitely check out Jose's Instagram page. He does everything from cosplays to professional photography to whatever you want. He will do. If you got a suit, he will do. He will travel to you. I know he's been going to different states at the moment, and he's been very careful with COVID. Gets a test right after when he goes to the state, and then when he goes back home, he gets a test to definitely make sure that he hasn't gotten COVID. He's done amazing work. He goes live every so often and show you how he does his edits.
Yeah.
If you're a photographer and if you wanted to get some tips on how to edit a certain picture, definitely hit him up. He's not snobby like unfortunately a lot of photographers that doesn't want to show tips and tricks. They just like figure it out or Google it, because that's what a lot of people say at that moment. But every now and then he goes live, shows some tips, shows effects of like what can a simple layout or effect or filter can really change in a picture. And it's great. Definitely check him out on Instagram, and he has Facebook. Definitely check him out.
Yeah, I totally was aiming for, like, if you guys want prints for like your office or your home, like he sells those too, right?
Yeah. If you want any of his Power Ranger prints, definitely hit him up. He will do it for you, and he will send it your way. I have one of his prints because he was just giving them away, no charge at all.
Aw, did he take pictures of you in your cosplay?
He did. We not a lot, but he did, and hoping to do some more.
Okay, cool. I can't wait. Can't wait to get back to the con scene. Brimstone. All right, now I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited when you got Brimstone to talk to you.
Yeah, Brimstone. He's great. He's great guy. Very motivating. Very just all around awesome guy from New York. Brimstone's done a lot. He goes to con scenes. He used to be a wrestler. He's a writer. He does it all. He's like a awesome guy. He's doing voiceovers. He's been in movies. He's done it all. Like, he's just wherever he thinks that he can do it, he can. Like, he's one of those. If you have a dream, go for it. Don't give up. Don't doubt yourself. If you think you can do it, do it. If you don't think, you just try it. Like, you never know. Like, just go for it. Definitely check out his Instagram page. He just recently dropped a new flavor for his hot sauce. It is great. I bought 2, and it's
nice.
Like, gives you that nice kick. I will say, I'm not all about the spicy that much, but had to support my boy Brim, and it's good. It's good, people. Definitely check it out. Definitely check out his podcast, The Grindhouse. Definitely just check out his Instagram page. He's always updating. He tries to get to everybody in the comments and says hi or comments back. He's there.
He's super active.
Yeah, definitely.
I totally love. He came to mind just recently with saying that just make your content, show what you love to do on your videos, and people will you'll eventually get a following because people will see that you're passionate about something. And it's so funny because I just did a mentoring session this morning with someone who I know from a distance. And she's like, hey, I've been listening to you and doing this and stuff, and I really need like a one-on-one with you. Like, are you down? And I was like, hell yeah, I am. Let's do it. So we did a quick mentoring session for an hour this morning, and it was great, and it really helped her. So it's good to see that. I was thinking of Brimstone with that. It's like, just keep doing what you're doing. People are watching, people are paying attention.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, thanks, Brim. Even though we haven't met, I can't wait to meet you.
Yes.
Unstoppable Comics. This was your interview with Jay Rosario.
Yeah. So we both met Jay at PowCon.
He's a cool guy.
And he's a great guy. So funny enough, when like doing his interviews, I've noticed his banners, and funny enough, he's been in a lot of cons that like, when you go to the artist alley, or just like going around a con, you just look and go because there's just a lot to see.
Mhm.
But you always remember certain logos or a banner or something, and bam, it was just right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're this guy. But he does amazing work. He has 3 comics out. He just hit his goal on his Kickstarter. So congratulations, Jay, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Um, all around great guy. All around will give you, if you want to hit him up for tips on how to get started, maybe on a comic idea, send it his way. He's all around great guy. He will answer your questions. I know there is sometimes when you go to the artist alley or Comic-Con, like you go to your favorite artist,
Mhm.
or drawer, or person that's like a great writer, and a lot of them, fortunately, when you go to con scene, are snobbies, and just like they just look at your stuff and just be like, you can do better. Like they don't give you
Shit.
tips. Yeah, like I've seen it, and it sucks. It's just like, you can do better. Okay, like what can I do better on? It's just like,
Right.
you can do better. Come back next time. Or it's just like ouch. At least with Jay,
Yeah.
he'll be like, your shading you need a little better shading here,
Mhm.
or like your writing could be better here, or like, he'll give you tips and tricks. Like
Yeah.
he's not a snobby guy where like he's just gonna push you to the side. He will take the time to talk to you, motivate you. If this is what you love to do, like he will try to help you in the right direction. You take it with a grain of salt when taking tips, because sometimes it's hard. You think your drawing is amazing, and it's not. But
Yeah.
take his advice with a grain of salt, and support him. Uh, his comics are great. He's very ethnic, for Latinos to white to Spanish to black. Like his all around is not one comic with one race. It's like a lot of race.
Yeah. It's all inclusive. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. We love you, JD. We wish you nothing but the best. Good luck.
Yes.
Congrats on
And
your-
also he's from New York, so.
All right. Now, when I get to New York, you have to take me to the Shadow Gallery.
Yeah. Oh
This-
yeah.
Oh my God. So you go ahead.
Yeah. So the Shadow Gallery, based in Brooklyn. The guy that owns his name is Benny. I didn't. The funny thing was, when I did one of the interviews that we'll talk about when we get to it. I knew about the shop, but it's located in Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York, and I forgot that as a kid I went in that shop. Like when you don't go somewhere for a long time, you're just like, oh, I remember this area. I remember like there's good food here. There's this, there's that. Um, yeah, I'll definitely take you there, Martha.
I can't wait.
And
It's also a tattoo parlor, correct?
it's also a tattoo spot. So
we can get tatted.
Yeah, we can get tatted. We'll bring the whole gang in there. We'll get tatted.
I have never been tatted.
Get MDMC logos on there.
I guess you three are gonna pop the cherry there.
Yeah. Benny's great guy, funny guy. Definitely check out the interview. Definitely go check out the Shadow Gallery. There's a lot of collectibles, from old school toys from back to the 80s, 90s. I think there were some 70 toys in there.
Wow.
You feel right at home. Like it just feels one big Toys R Us, RP Toys R Us. But that's how it definitely felt. Like I felt like a kid in a candy store that his childhood just came back out, because that's the like awesome toys, from like old school X-Men toys to Street Shark, if anybody remembers that, to like horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. And he does tattoos. You should definitely check out his work. He's been doing that for a really long time. Definitely like check the shop, check his Instagram page. Like he does great work.
And I also love the fact that, this is another person that chased their desires to
Yeah.
do their own thing. Like he was just an
Yes.
artist, and he started as an artist when he was little, and he just kept going. And I love his story too. It's one of my favorites.
And he does display models. I forgot what they call, how he calls them, but will do a display model of, let's say, a movie scene, and he takes time and detail to it, and he'll put lights, he'll put the correct action figure for that scene, and it looks like, definitely check out his Instagram page. You'll see like a lot of stuff where you're like, wow, like, and even in person it like looks even better.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled this Spider-Man one just for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the Son of a Saint.
The Son of a Saint. Son of a Saint. That I love the name. Gotta say, very catchy, and you can almost slip out. Son of a Saint. Great digital artist. Great all around person. He was just live. He's just talking about his art and probably doing another giveaway or something. I caught like the last few minutes of it. So if you're watching, sorry. But he does great art. He does everything from anything to Marvel, DC, wrestling, TV shows. This guy like does a lot. Like,
oh, I had to pull the Sting picture right here. That Sting picture.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he did amazing on that.
Hell yeah. He definitely check out his work. He also does a World Collide where you would never think that like these two characters just go together and they just fight. It's just like he'll interact with everybody. He'll do like a voting where who should be the next characters to collide. He did one with Spawn and Spider-Man. He did one with Jack from the Nightmare Before Christmas with Beetlejuice. Like he did one with he's done a lot. I can't even think of them all because like, and his work is great. Like I love his work.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to pronounce this because you can't. So the ultimate prop maker, Dair Oslo.
Yeah.
You call him Rule. He's from Mexico. He lives there. He's been making amazing props for the Comic-Con world. Like, he's one of the top dudes. And you know him personally because he's done a lot of shit for you.
Yeah, I've gotten 3 helmets from him. Have another one coming. Not saying what. He's also does busts of any character you want. Just let him know. He can do helmets. He can do prop weapons. He can just do simple props that you might want. He does Power Ranger morphers. He's done, you name it, he's done it. He's done armor shields. If you want to bust, I know he's recently doing like a Wolverine one. He's done the Green Ranger one. Definitely check out his Facebook and Instagram page. He's done a lot of work. I really recommend him. If you go around the Power Ranger community page, he is mentioned. If you're looking for a decent price, there's other prop makers that are, a little more, but for a good decent price and good turnaround time, if you catch him on a good month, like he does good turnaround rates, like 3 to 5 months tops, depending his workload. If you catch him on that good day, you'll get it quick, and he'll update you, and always show reference pic if he doesn't know the character or anything. Like, just send him a bunch of reference pic, and he will try his best to do exactly like the picture.
Doesn't he have stuff like pre-made already, so you can just buy from him already, or is everything like custom? what I want.
There,
What I want.
it's mostly custom, but there may be that rare moment where like a customer may cancel on him, and he'll have like a
Yeah.
few extra helmets just laying around. I did that one time with him where a customer canceled on him, and I bought a helmet off him because I wanted it. But yeah, definitely check him out.
Cool. All right, this next one, I met this man in Canada. The super talented Mike Perry. Mike Perry's shot to fame, international fame. He made this 6-foot hand-drawn banner of the Power Rangers in space and some of the supporting characters in that show. And the 6-foot banner is super exclusive. There were only a couple made, and I own one of them. Haha. And I think the rest of the ring, I think Tracy, Chris, Justin, and Selwyn are the other owners of the 6-foot banner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a super exclusive club. I'm really excited to be part of. But we went to Kelowna Comic-Con back in 2017. And I got to take the boys up there, and we had a blast. We met Mike. It took him a good while to make that. And there's a small picture of what he has done now is he's cut out those individual pieces because it's easier to sell it that way, broken apart, versus spending the money to make these 6-foot banners and get the return on it. So
Yeah.
it's easier to ship to. It's also, he's also in Canada, so you get that shipping rate. But yeah, the Power Ranger fandom's been bugging him to do another one, and he's like, I'll get there.
No, it takes time. Like
something.
If you seen the picture, if you check out his page, like that attention to detail, to just like the Megazords, to the facial features, like to just even adding the color to it, it's just like holy crap.
Yeah, no, he did amazing. And I remember when I took it to PMC to get the rest of the supporting characters to sign my print.
Everybody was looking at you like, where you got that?
Paul Schreier was like, yo, we look so cool. And I'm like, dude, you should check out this guy who drew it. And so, Mike's he's oblivious to the fame he's gotten. I mean, people in Brazil know about him. Like, he has been world renowned without even knowing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a great chat with him on Business Building and Beyond. As you can see, he does other things. I love that one with him holding up Tony Stark's helmet.
Yep.
And a bunch of other things. So he's got an Etsy store. He's also has another site. You can click on the link here on this page and definitely support. He's also another great one with an entrepreneur who, knew he wanted to be an artist, and he paid his dues working that shitty office job like we all have. And now he's self-sustained, and he is living the entrepreneurial dream. And I couldn't be prouder. So go check out.
Full support for him, and definitely check out his artwork.
Absolutely.
And we'll try to push him to do some more work.
For sure. And I think this is our last one for here. We may have others, but Wentzilla, this is he's a custom toy maker. I put toy
and photographer.
Oh yeah, he's a photographer too.
Yes, my boy Josh Wentworth, aka Wentzilla, been a big supporter of him since he started. He's been a big supporter of me since I've started cosplaying, and we've been homies ever since. And definitely check out his work. Definitely just check out his Instagram feed. Like, if you love toys, if you ever want to get into toy photography, or even just toy custom designs, because not everybody in the world is happy with getting a dull colored toy, or like it doesn't look accurate to the show or the movie, and everybody's just like, oh my god, and complain. And it's just like, you know what, send it to my boy Wentzilla. He will hit him up, make sure like he's not busy with anything, because he does his YouTube and he does his podcast, and that takes time besides doing his 9-to-5 job. Like he's got a family. Definitely check him out. Definitely support his work. Check out his YouTube page. He will show you how from the toy to how it all started and what paints he's using, what brushes, just the attention to detail is great. He'll like, if you have any tips, you can always hit him up to be like, how do you weather this? How did you get a certain part of the toy to look brighter or darker? Like he will help out.
Yeah, and I love his work. You know, I picked out some of my favorites here for this post. And like I said, Toys Reimagined. And the way I wrote it in the caption was, you know, if you have an idea of how something was the way you've seen it, and then you get the toy and it doesn't match, like he's definitely like, he can like add that little magic to it. And he does fantastic work. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lewis, I know you wanted to add on a couple of other people that we obviously, I mean, these are the people that we've interviewed on both of our shows, but you wanted to highlight a couple of others.
Yes. So as you, if everybody notices that we are big supporters of the In Space guys, or the just In Space team in general. You know, we support Chris Lee, we support Justin Emo, Martha. You know, we're big supporters of Roger Velasco. We support Tracy, Selwyn, who else? Melody,
Lex.
Who?
Lex Lang.
Yes. We're just all around big supporters of the In Space crew. And you know, we gotta show some love to the guys, like just to all of them. But we're gonna support the guys because, you know, we talk to them, we see how they're doing. So, you know, check out Chris Lee wearing his shirt.
Yeah.
He's got shirts, he's got comics, he's got custom coins that he's got.
Yeah. Here you go.
He has it all. West Coast Customs.
Oh, really?
Chris Lee, fix your website.
You have to give me a call about that. He's at westcoastcomics.net. This is his website. I'm sure he has stuff on sale on IG, right?
Yeah, he has stuff on sale on IG.
He's on Twitch.
Yeah, he's on Twitch. Definitely check out his Twitch. It's always a good time on there. He'll play different types of games and he'll interact with you guys. And definitely check him out when cons come back out, because fortunately, due to COVID, we don't know when they're coming back. And I know a lot of cons been pushing it for like June, July. There is some that are earlier, but who knows? But if we can get back to that, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on a second. Let me. Now that we're talking about the In Space boys, it just reminded me of Roger. We're working on something pretty spectacular for Roger right now. It's actually been in the works between me and 1DR Productions, and we kind of got held up because of finances and things like that. But we have something really cool dropping. It's going to drop 21. I'm not going to talk about it.
We can't talk about it too much, but it's going to be awesome.
But let me tell you the extent of how far we've been working on this. We've been working on this since May. And we got a good chunk of what we needed in June. And then now it's just like, we want to make sure we do things legally and correctly.
Yeah, definitely.
Brendan Brazier of 1DR Productions is one of the legal geniuses when it comes to legalities, when it comes to getting some stuff out there. If you're watching Maniacs, the one on Hulu, he's in the credits. I just freak out every time I see his name. I was like, I know him. He's like my brother. I'm such a nerd, but I love you, Brendan. But yeah, I want to talk about Roger Velasco's website. We actually made this website. I love this website because I always wanted it to be different. Here's the thing, guys. You know, I look at what everyone else is doing and I make it better. And I did not want it to be the same cookie cutter website that everyone else had. So I wanted to do it different. So obviously, this is Roger's website. You can check out his demo reel. It's connected to our YouTube channel. So while you're there, hit us a subscribe so that we can, keep in touch. But he does have a shop here. Everything that is on here is shipped immediately. It's obviously we have all the inventory here. if you want it personalized, you have to put it in the notes that you want it personalized, and then we meet up with Roger, he personalizes it, and then we send it off. So expect a little bit of a delay, at least a week delay, if you're going to have something personalized.
Due to COVID, everybody, remember, we're still in a pandemic. Give us some time, and we will get to you as quick as possible.
I forgot to mention this, and we have not talked about this, Lewis, but you're a little entrepreneur too. You're part of Team Challenge Coin, who actually made this coin for Roger for last year for PowCon. This was the PowCon exclusive.
Yeah.
You and Eddie have been doing this for a while now, and
I have it close by. Hold on, let me grab it. Maybe I can show it on screen.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're selling Roger's coins here on the website. You can go check it out. Signed, $50. I only have 4 left in stock, so go grab those. It was from a PowCon as well. I forget this guy's name. The guy who
I know.
It's his name's right here, but I don't know what his name is.
Shout out to that guy, because those prints were awesome.
They're dope. I only have 5 left, and they're huge, 11 by 17. And then, of course, we have all these other prints. These are already pre-signed. They're signed by Roger Velasco. Again, if you want it personalized, put it in the notes. Tell me you want it personalized. Also, the on-call photo strip is on here. I need
to get one of those. I'll remember that scene from the show.
It's the coolest thing ever, and I'm so glad we did those. I had another artist make this print. Definitely go check out his website. If you want a cameo, Roger will do. Here's the thing I love about Roger. We didn't price those too high. We actually priced them like con rate. If you're gonna go to a con, this is what it would cost you at a con. As other people are charging like craziness worth of. I don't know why they're charging so much for a video shout out, but hit up Roger. He's doing them at a great price, and you can go and spread the love that way.
Yeah. And if anybody's interested in how it looks, it's just like that. It's very detailed, all the colors. It's Power Rangers in space. Sorry about the lighting, everybody, but yeah, as you can see, like, it's just, and look, it's autographed, as you can see it. And it looks great. Like, that's his autograph. And it says "Let's Go," and it has the emblem on it. Like, it's all around great coin.
I'm also selling them without it being autographed, so the price will drop down a little bit. But keep it. When the cons come back up, then we can get it signed.
Yep.
Do we want to talk about Nemo's business?
Yeah. So, Mr. Nemo. Go check him out. Check his fan page. Check his IG. He does sell prints. Just find out what he has, because I know he has stuff, and he has coins also. He has prints. He has T-shirts, I think. Don't quote me, peoples. And what else he has, Martha?
Well, I guess if you're local to the Oklahoma area, this might be a great way.
Good for you.
It might be good for you. Pain Free Buds RX. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
So ironically, Justin got into this, and
let's just keep it real. The freaking 420 business is growing a lot since the pandemic. Everybody's looking for a way to mellow out, and in certain states it's not legal, and then certain states it is. So if you're in the good old Oklahoma area, where I should be,
me too,
go check out that store where you can find some goods.
And he also has his other business. Justin is the ultimate entrepreneur, and I want to give some mad love to. In my mind, he's the love of my life. I'm just kidding. But no, he's been a really big supporter of MDMC. He has been an entrepreneur for many years. He did he has his one business that is his focal point. And he got to a point where he's like, it's time to open up business. And that's just what entrepreneurs do. And they're good at it. If they've succeeded once, they'll do it again. And Nemo has just done this in a great, fantastic way. So I'm so proud of him. He's, again, been a super supporter to us. It got to a point where every time I called him, he just ended up being good luck because then more business kept coming in. And we haven't in a while. So I think I need to have that resurgence come back and give us some good juju for 2021.
Yeah, definitely. He's doing some good things, and we need to all be like Nemo and have some good vibes going on.
For sure. Did we forget anybody on this list, Lewis, from what you saw?
You could check out all the other in space people, Tracy, Melody. They're selling stuff. Just look for their Instagram or Facebook. So when he's probably doing some stuff also. Just give him time because holiday season, COVID, everybody's busy. I don't think we missed anybody else.
I think we're good.
I think we are good. Definitely support us.
Oh my God, for sure. Lewis has been killing it with the development. You're wrapping up your season too, right?
Yeah. My last episode will be December 17th, before the long winter break, as I'm gonna call it, or holiday break. Maybe I should just call it, because winter is definitely coming to New York. Unlike you, Martha, where you have Cali weather.
It's hot outside.
It's not. It's not cold where it's like close to 30 degrees here.
I miss that. It's right now. It's 61, but you go outside, it feels like 71.
Yeah, and us right now, it is at least 30 something degrees, 39 degrees. Oh, right now, actually, it's 54. Close enough. But yeah, it gets down to the 30s here. So it'll be our holiday break here. For Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, my last episode will be on the 17th, on a Tuesday. Okay. And we're going to go out with a big shebang. We got to celebrate for the Christmas and New Year's, and we need some positive vibes, people. We need some positive vibes for 2021.
Absolutely, man. This has been an interesting year. One of the things that the original plan for this YouTube channel was to, because I had so many places I was going, I was just going to do videos of all the traveling and stuff, and the shows, and being, we had a PMC year, and it was not a PMC year, which is really sad.
Yeah.
It was going to be hyped. It was going to be amazing. And then it didn't happen. And then it's
still going to be amazing. If you're going to PMC, people, it's still going to be amazing. We're not just going to tell you. You're just going to have to wait till PMC. And hopefully it happens, because I need a con in my life.
MDMC has something very big in waiting in the wings. And it's been waiting in the wings for a while now. It's just like, oh.
We've been planning for 2 years.
Yeah, I've been planning this shit for a long time, and
we've been planning it since the last PMC. We was just saying we need to go hard. We need to we need to kick it up a notch. And
I told you guys after PowCon, you guys took me to some of my favorite spots in New York, and I was like, guys, I have something to tell you. And what does Eddie say? Fuck you! I didn't do anything. I'm like, hold on, I haven't even gotten. So I think he thought I was going to accuse him of something. Like, no, chill. And then the idea came out, and I think that's what happened, is I spoke it out loud.
Yeah.
Well, and then I think that's what caused everything to just shut down. I'm like, damn it. And but it's fine. It's still going to happen. I think it's going to be, if you don't know MDMC, you will after that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to just say this right now, like, whoever's been supporting us, liking our things, even commenting, Facebook page, YouTube page, Instagram page, all around pages, like, just, thank you. We appreciate it.
We do. All right.
Just keep supporting.
All right. So if you guys want to go the ultimate holiday shopping guide, please go here to the mdmcentertainment.com. It's right here in the center. Click on it and just go through the list. There are links to everybody's stuff. please go and support these guys. You know, a lot of these guys are self-employed and they're doing their own thing. Please.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Louis, for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Always got your back.
Well, thank you. All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. This is a bonus episode. And
bonus episode.
See you in the next video.
Yes. Peace out, guys.
Bye.